Hey everybody, welcome to Truckers Pod. Lee Houston here. My brother Brandon Wright is indisposed at the moment. I hope he's doing well. Uh, Tomorrow night on All Elite Wrestling is once again the trials of MJF, if you will. Let's see. This is the Undisputed Era. The Undisputed Era in AEW, that is. Adam Cole, there you go. The Undisputed Elite, there you go. The Undisputed Elite, I believe it is Roderick Strong and Adam Cole, baby. They will have to compete and win 3 matches in a row. I'm assuming weekly, to get their hands on MJF at the next pay-per-view, which will be next. Let's see here. Full Gear, AEW Full Gear, November 23rd at the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. So shout out to All Elite Wrestling. That's a long time from now. MJF should be rested, ready to go, trained up, ready to go, ready to rock and roll. While everybody else, MJF, Adam Cole, they gotta be exhausted. They've been wrestling in and out. Adam Cole and Roderick Strong are exhausted. They've been wrestling. They'll be wrestling in succession. Adam Cole, Roderick Strong will be wrestling in succession. MJF, Maxwell Jacob Freeman, will be wrestling fresh and will not wrestle until November 23rd, which is kind of smart. But no matter how hard you train in the gym, whether it's a regular gym, wrestling gym, I don't care if it's a gym owned by a wrestler, it does not replace being in the ring. You're slammed by the ropes, slammed on the mat, and for all my critics, everything in that ring hurts. The ropes, the mat, everything hurts. So you can work your tail off in the gym and look amazing. You can look like Adonis in the gym. But no matter how hard you work in the gym, you would never replace the work you put in the ring. So that's a different story there. I said this last time on Wrestling Tracks that WWE, they have pay-per-views monthly. AEW come on every other month. While that's smart, business-wise, on your physically, because you ain't had to wrestle all that time. You can wrestle every now and then on pay-per-view. For the longevity of your career, that's not very smart. You only come around every other month. These guys from WWE, they out here. They're doing house shows, pay-per-views, Raw, SmackDown, NXT. By the way, speaking of NXT, I gotta give a shout out to NXT Halloween Havoc. I don't really care for NXT, but I do love and appreciate they got out the training center in Orlando, Florida. So I would give a shout out to them. I love the way the crowd is sitting now. I was petty as hell about it. I hate that they sit in a circular motion at the what you call it in Florida. At the training center in Florida. Now they're on the road. At the Giant Center, there were regular stuff, regular seating at the Giant Center. Oh, so I get here. Okay. Let's see the Giant Center. The next show will be at the ECW Arena. The next time ECW will be on the air. So I might check that out. I don't really care for NXT, but you gotta be in Philly. Next time they're there, I believe that's a Tuesday night. NXT at the ECW Arena. November 6th. November 6th. That is look at my calendar here. That is yeah, that's a Wednesday. Yeah, it's a Wednesday. Because election night is on Tuesday. By the way, speaking of election night, go vote. Please go vote, y'all. Your vote is your voice, man. I expect 3 different groups of people to vote. I'm expecting every single woman on the face of this earth to go vote. I need every single woman to go vote. Okay? I hate to be this harsh. I hate to be this dramatic. But when you think about it, a man like Donald Trump and his powers that be in charge, your womanhood is on the line. I need every seasoned person to vote. If you're above the age of 40, 50 and above, I need you to go vote. If you remember being around when we got the Civil Rights Act to pass, you need to be down there to vote. Okay? If you remember the day the Civil Rights Act passed, if you were around during that time, which not too long ago. First of all, that wasn't like 100 years. That was not too long ago. Of 1964. We all know I gotta calculate that right quick. That's not that far ago. Let's see here. It's 2024. 1964. That's 60 years ago. We all know somebody who's 60. It passed, the anniversary passed, but we all know somebody who's 60. Your daddy, your grandpa, your mama, your auntie, your uncle. You have a friend. We know somebody that's 60. That's not too long. It's not too long ago. If you're 50 and above, or if you remember the day the Civil Rights Act passed, and you happen to have been there, you need to go vote. I'm expecting every single person of color to vote, especially people of color. If you have the right to vote, you're legally old enough to vote, you're a person of color, go vote. Everybody need to vote, but especially people of color. And Louisiana. What's wrong with y'all, man? Why, y'all vote numbers suck. What's wrong with y'all? Especially Baton Rouge. What's wrong with y'all, man? I don't know the number. The last time people didn't vote, the last time people voted Baton Rouge, it was horrible. Go vote. I'm from Louisiana, born and raised in Louisiana. Born in Plaquemine, raised in Baton Rouge, 20 years. Came over here in 2015. I was born and raised in Louisiana. I'm disappointed with the vote number in Louisiana. Last time I heard it. Y'all need to go vote. All Louisiana. Especially Baton Rouge, Shreveport, New Orleans, Monroe. Baton Rouge, Shreveport, New Orleans, Monroe. Y'all need to go vote. I'm telling you, go vote, go vote. For the love of God, vote. Ladies, please go vote. Your womanhood on the line. Go vote. So, got those people out the way. Everybody should go vote, especially those people I mentioned. Those group of people I mentioned, you need to go vote. If you're not old enough to vote, I understand that. You need to talk to somebody who's old enough in to go vote. If you're not old enough to vote, I understand. Let's say you're like 16, 17. Let's say you're like 13 to 17. The day you turn 18, go register to vote. The moment you turn 18 on your birthday, after you finish partying and celebrating, the next day, register to vote. It takes a few minutes. Yes, it's boring as hell. It's a few minutes. Register to vote the next day. The moment you turn 18, register to vote. I've voted since I was 18. I'm 31. I've been voting every single time. Vote every election. Your vote is your voice. Go and vote. Now, the chosen, my chosen people out, the chosen family out there. Dallas Jenkins has finally got to the bread and the butter of the matter. We did a live stream. Took a long while to get to it, but he finally got to it. If you go to the live stream, take the button, scroll all the way to the end. Not to the very end, but to the midway. April of 2025. April 2025. We're going to release The Chosen Season 5. Here's the catch. Yes, it's the catch. Yes, it's free. We would put on the Chosen app, chosen.com. If you go to those areas, it's free. You have to pay for it with your other streaming sites. Netflix, Hulu, all the other stuff, Prime Videos. Prime Video is free. It should be free on Prime Video. Y'all put it in the theaters first. I want to say leading up to Easter. They may or may not do like last year, give you 2 episodes a week. You might probably get 2 episodes a week, if not 1 by 1. So I recommend you do something like a Chosen Fund and take money off the Chosen Fund however they come up with the stuff and go see the movie. So let's say it's every other Saturday. So every other Saturday, take money out the Chosen Fund and go see episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, episode 4, episode 5, so like that. We'll see. Last time we left Jesus, he was in the crew. They're about to take the triumphant entry into Jerusalem. The last time Jesus and the crew, they're getting ready to go into the they're getting ready to go into Jerusalem. The triumphant entry into Jerusalem. Now, I want to shout out wrestling schools for a second. Wrestling schools, wrestling tryouts, all this stuff. So I want to close this thought and go my tryout stuff. So April 2025, not too far from the beginning of the year. So you got January, February, March, April, 4 months in 2025. That's not too far. Y'all can wait 4 months. You waited this long, you can wait 4 months. And 2025, soon as the trailer comes, go see the movie. Not a movie, but go see the series. Now, it's not like any other movie you see, because it's not going to have trailers. It may or may not have trailers. We're going to go straight into it. And Dallas Jenkins does this lengthy introduction. I love Dallas Jenkins very much. But brother Dallas, please, can you shorten your introductions into the series? But you can get a sneak peek this Friday of season 5 with The Last Supper. Now here's the deal. You can get this is gonna be a lengthy sneak peek of season 5, The Last Supper. Very lengthy scene. When you do that, you can only do that by checking out the best Christmas pageant ever. The best Christmas pageant ever. And that's only way you're gonna see season 5 sneak peek of The Chosen. You won't see that anywhere else but in theaters this Friday. Won't say anywhere else but the sneak peek. I'm sorry, y'all. We got little. There you go. You won't see that anywhere else in theaters but this Friday. It really come out in theaters November 8th. But this Friday, you got kids, grandkids, nieces, nephews. If it's not your thing, you won't get out the house. Kids get in free. You buy a ticket, they get in free at AdamTickets.com. B&B Theaters, I don't know about them, but AdamTickets.com, you buy tickets, kids get in free. If it's not your thing, check it out anyway. You're good to go. You will not see it on Facebook. You'll not see it on YouTube. Only in theaters. The lengthy sneak peek of The Chosen Last Supper scene for season 5. They're gonna take a break from season 5. Go to the Moses Project. Moses, Joseph, the Book of Acts, the Way of the Chosen, the Book of Acts, and the Chosen in the Wild. And they come back to the Chosen, season 6, season 7. Season 7, we're going to wrap this all up, and that will be the end of that. Season 7 is that's the finale. That's it. We've been doing this 2017. 2017, we started this thing. I thank God Dallas Jenkins never gave up. See, about Dallas Jenkins so close to giving up. Had he not gave up, we would not have. Had he gave up, we never had the Chosen. Thank God for Dallas Jenkins and him not giving up. He was so close to giving up. Dallas is up in the middle of the morning, early in the morning. He had to be doing something on his laptop. And he got a message on Facebook. And he said, the message said, it's not your job to provide the loaves and fishes. It's not your job to feed the 5,000. You just provide the loaves and fishes. Or fish. It's not your job to feed the 5,000. That's Jesus' job. Your job, bring the loaves and fish. And through that, the Chosen. And through that, eventually, all these other products. All these other ideas and stuff. So shout out to Dallas Jenkins. Thank you very much for not giving up, sir. Appreciate you. And boo to ABC. Because we were supposed to get a little, it's like a little cousin to the Chosen. It's like the Bible meets the Office, the Promised Land series, and they canceled it. And that's why on YouTube you only got one episode. You got a bunch of teasers and one episode on YouTube. So boo to ABC. Thank God for Dallas Jenkins. Boo to ABC. As they canceled it in season 2. It's supposed to get season 2. Never happened. That's why when you go to YouTube, type in the Promised Land, you get one full episode and that's it. We got a bunch of teasers. So, there's that. I want to talk to you real quick about wrestling tryouts. Wrestling schools, wrestling tryouts. If you've ever been to a wrestling tryout, if you ever want to go to a wrestling tryout, what to expect at a wrestling tryout. First of all, when you go, whether it's WWE, whether it's AEW, they do tryouts. Whatever wrestling company you go to, they offer tryouts. Leave the fandom at home, okay? I said this years ago during the summertime last time when WWE did tryout. Leave the fangirl at home. You're trying to become a peer. You're trying to become a co-worker. You're trying to go from fan to peer. Okay? One day you're going to try to go from fan to co-worker among these people. So leave fan at home. We always love wrestling. Every wrestler wants to fan themselves. Every wrestler I can think of. People like Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels, Randy Orton, the late great Bruno Sammartino, Mick Foley, Undertaker. The list goes on and on. The late great Eddie Guerrero. My arms roll off the tongue. Eddie Guerrero. The Dudley Boys. Those damn Dudleys from Dudleyville. The Hardy Boys. The Dudley Boys. Edge and Christian. Bryan Danielson. Every wrestler I can name, there's so many more I don't got time to name it, started off as a wrestling fan. Got into the business somehow, got into training, earned the title of being a wrestler, and they went on about their lives in the wrestling business. So if you're going to train to be a wrestler, you need to leave at the tryout, leave the fan at home. If you make it past the tryout, don't give up when it get hard, and it will get hard. It's going to be sometimes you come home sore from training. When we get into wrestling school now, you're going to come home sore, and it's going to be times you're going to be crying. You're going to cry about it in the car. There's going to be some times you're going to feel like you took an ass whooping from Debo. You remember Friday, that bully Debo. There's going to be some times you Your body feel like taking an ass from Debo. Don't quit. Don't give up. It's worth it. We all have that critic. Oh, wrestling is fake. First of all, wrestling is, when you're training to get there, it's real as it can be. If I slap you, I slap you in the face. If I slap you, I slap you in the face. When you put on television, that's where the great debate comes from. Is it real or is it scripted? The way, the journey to get there, I can assure you, is very much real. The journey to get there is real. We've all had that debate at one point in our lives. Some people can be disappointed, but yes, the journey to get there is real. I can slap you in the face a bunch of times, it hurts. Getting in the ring the first time hurts. Everything in that ring hurts. Unlike television, there's no stop, cut, start over. I don't like that cut, let's start over. Nah, you keep going. There's no, some people, there's no time off. If they do take time off, it's probably rare. There's no off season. There's nothing. So, when you're training to be a wrestler, keep coming. If you don't get selected at the tryout, keep coming. The next tryout, the next tryout, the next tryout. Give them no other choice but to give you an opportunity. In fact, that's the whole point of a tryout, an opportunity. A tryout at a wrestling school is not necessarily a guarantee. A tryout at a wrestling school is not necessarily a guarantee. That's the whole point of a tryout. I'm gonna see what you got. If you can make it past the tryout, we'll take it further. If you can't, it's the end of the line for you. And when you reach the end of the line, you come back, and you come back, and you come back. So leave the fanboy at home. Don't give up. You never know who's watching the tryouts, man. Legends can stop by and just watch, check you out, see how you doing. You never know. Future legends are born at tryouts. You never know. As far as wrestling is concerned, there's always a way in. Now, for me personally, I'm not the guy that can take a punch. I'm not a violent type. I can't take a punch. So my place in wrestling would be commentary, interviewing, stuff like that. That's my place. But if you feel like, hey, violence is my type. Hey, look, I can take a lick and keep on ticking. Then by God, come on down and try this thing out. Otherwise, you need not apply. No, I remember 2004, Marty Wright, known as the Boogeyman. He crushed it in tryouts. And he got down, they asked him how old he was. He lied about his age. He said 30-something. He was actually 50-something. That's not the problem that you're 50-something. You lied, man. We got Ric Flair at 55. Wrestling at 55. Full time, mind you. We can work with that. Ain't nothing. Diamond Dallas Page started wrestling in his 30s. Most wrestlers start in their 20s. Diamond Dallas Page started, I believe, in his 30s. Starting in his 30s. Your age ain't the problem. You lied. And we can't trust somebody that we can't work with nobody we can't trust. So come on back years later. Now that don't mean he's out of the loop completely. We gotta see you back down. We're gonna send you back down. We're gonna start all over again. And we'll give you another chance. We work our way up, and we'll try this again. I came back 2006 as the Boogeyman, and been scaring kids ever since. Speaking of Boogeyman, Halloween is fastly approaching. This Thursday, I believe, Halloween night. Y'all y'all be safe if you're partaking in trick or treating. If you want to save alternative, Halloween is not your thing. You want an alternative to Halloween. You want a safe alternative. We got churches that do a hot fall fest. Most did it last weekend. Most do it on the day of Halloween, the 31st. Some do it on the weekend. Some do it on the day of. Crossroads of Life Church, Crossroads of Life AG in Duncanville. Most churches, my church did last weekend at Victory Hill Church in 800 Southampton Road. But I know Crossroads of Life did it. I believe they did it last weekend. I'm not sure if Lakewood is doing one in Houston, maybe. Potter's House in Dallas, if they're doing one. But go online, find the church that's they're doing Fall Fest alternatives, and find one that's good for you and go for it. If you not comfortable with Halloween and that's not your thing, there's always alternatives, and the safest ones are at the church. I remember one time I used to go to this church called Star Hill Church in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, on Gus Young Street. If you've ever been to Baton Rouge, you know what I'm talking about. I used to go there every year. And one day I got lucky because one day I had to come at the right time to the kitchen area. And they hadn't thrown away the candy. And I was like, hey, I'll take care of that. That's the last time I got a backpack full of candy. Dennis be making a killing, man. Dennis making a killing. Not too long at the Halloween. Dennis be making a killing. Not too long at the Halloween. So I'm pretty sure they're going to have a good time over there. Y'all be safe. And y'all have a good time. If you want a special, I might be able to get David Burton on. We might do a little something for you. I actually reached out to the Jackson estate. Yes, Michael Jackson's estate. To play a little bit of Thriller for you for introduction. And I've not heard from them, obviously. I can't just do it anyway. I don't know. So we'll see where we go from there. Have a great day, everybody. I got to go. And I'll see you next time here on Truckers Pod, everybody. Now, 1 second. Alright, see you next time, everybody. Cruising down the highway, feel that groove. Trucking through the night, watch us move. Showing you right, come ride with me. Truckers Pod, we're here to share. Watch us fly. Every mile we're here to unwind. Join the beat, leave your words behind.
good times. Funky beats are rolling, feeling so fine. From the cab to the mic, we'll candidly chat. Life's a journey and we're all in that. Grab your gear, let's hit the air.